One of the things that I would recommend if you're just starting a new industry-focused industry sector program is really get your employers to be the champions from an early part of the process. And what I mean by that is not just have them participate in the meetings, but really make sure that they are getting their feedback out to local organizations that fund us, whether it be legislators or whether it be workforce investment boards. I think championing the employers on the front end really makes our job a whole lot easier on the back end. Because they are the ones that really can help us drive the message home about creating the skill sets that are required at the levels of whether it's K through 12 or whether it's community colleges. They really can be our champion.
When you're appealing to a group of businesses as a sector, particularly some of those leaders, and you do your foundational groundwork with them before you do the inviting, I think you'll get the leaders at the table. Our success was within developing employer steering committees. So when we did an industry sector in bio or IT or hospitality or healthcare, it was 60, 70 employers plus the education people, career and tech ed, K through 12, community colleges, and I think that keeps people coming and that attracts the businesses as well. And the businesses attract the other stakeholders to be there certainly, but I think business likes to have that influence and that connection with the other stakeholders.
We would help industry individually in Georgia, but what we didn't have was anything to help existing industry, not the ones that are expanding or new, the ones that are trying to survive and to just make a dollar, make a profit. But frankly, they employ so many people within their community, and if we did not do something to help existing industry, I was very concerned about our ability to be competitive as a state. Now, in order to do that, you can't do one-on-one company. There are too many. So we really, in order for us to be able to facilitate helping them, we had to do it as a group. We had to find common training needs, and then we had to have that led by them, so we knew the funding going in place, because it's limited, would be as effective as it could be.
I represent the Advanced Manufacturing Partnership. That is an industry network in West Georgia, and we represent some 32 companies. It's only that when you get industry to see a value and a need, that you can assure sustainability, and that means you can survive political administrations, economic conditions, and also industry will then set the priorities to work on the right initiatives at the right time.
They didn't realize that the industry-led part was going to be very serious. They kind of put industry leaders in name only, and you basically had education just wanting to get some funding to help whatever it was they wanted to do. And one of the things they found real quickly is it was different. For this to be effective, for this to really answer the governor's question, what is the value to Georgia businesses? Because if they cannot value it, there's no point in us doing it. I knew it had to be industry-led.
I think we were a bunch of companies that were independent, and now as we get together we realize that there are common problems and that we can help each other by working through some of those common problems. And the labor market is just a perfect example of it in terms of common training and making sure the right people are on the right jobs.
Business understands that we're not talking about how we cajole them into hiring individuals who may have barriers or challenges with going to work. They get that we're now concerned about richly understanding the environment that they have to work in and developing the right solutions for them. So the business connection is easier, it's more meaningful, and we're the beneficiaries of that.